So Nascar, I'm your host Sports 173, and we're just about to start qualifying from Las Vegas World Speedway. It's going to be the last race of round 1 of the Truck Series playoffs. Only 5 drivers, only 5 drivers have made it in the playoffs out of the original 8. So this is not a cutoff race, it's just a normal playoff race. And basically, whomever gets eliminated at ISM Raceway, the one driver getting eliminated, you'll go to be eliminated, I should say. Now, I believe they just did qualifying. So there's Quentin Law in the 22, and there's Landwide in the 35. So okay, I didn't get Landwide or Quentin Law's qualifying lap, so my apologies on that. But got Bradley here in the 83, who is going to be running part-time tonight, so there's a truck up there. That's Landwide in the 35, actually. So Landwide is actually the first one to go in qualifying. As he comes out of turn number 4, qualifying is underway from Las Vegas. Dives off in turn number 1, he's going to run the top, he's going to hit the wall on lap 1, so that's not good for a Landwide and the 35 team. So first lap's thrown out the window. Dives off in turn number 3, he's going to run the middle this time. Come out of turn 4, complete his lap. He's going to ride the wall on the front straightaway. And starting his second lap now. That was in turn number 1, this time on the bottom. In turn 1. Gonna be right on that white line coming out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Saw I believe Bradley back there in the 83, right up against the wall in 1 and 2. There's Landwide once again running the bottom in 3 and 4. Come out of turn 4, the damage will probably hinder his lap a little bit. But he's gonna complete his qualifying lap right there. Here's Bradley in the 83 completing his qualifying lap. And Sal the 51 coming out of turn 4 now. He's going to complete his qualifying lap. So those are the qualifiers tonight. Only 3 of them, which is a little disappointing, but well, that's how she goes sometimes. So let's get Bradley in here real quick, and then we'll probably discuss about Nascar 4. Excuse me. Because if y'all haven't got the game yet, I'm gonna give y'all full detail on what Nascar 4 is and what it looks like. But before I bring up Heat 4, let's get Bradley in here. He's driving the 83 truck tonight. I think no, I didn't pass him yet. There we go. There's the truck. So let's get Bradley in here real quick. Bradley's the last driver currently to get interviewed, so the interview's going to be a little bit short. I hear Bradley, I think, clicking those buttons away on the PlayStation, so Bradley might be getting ready to accept the invite here. I'm not so sure though. He's the only Cup driver in the field, so he's going to be tough to beat tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if he won tonight. And while we're waiting on Bradley, oh, there he is. How are you?
Good, you?
I'm doing alright. Now, this is gonna be the last week for the Truck Series on the Heat 3, which is pretty clear at this point. But what's the difference for you as you race on Heat 4 these past couple days, getting back on Nascar 3?
Well, when I tried to stop at the end of pit road for my qualifying lap, I hit the brakes thinking I was on Heat 4, and it spun me and I hit the wall. So that's the only thing I feel different so far as the brakes.
Well, besides the brakes wrecking on coming out on the exit pit road, but how'd your truck feel in practice and qualifying?
It felt way better in practice than what it did in qualifying. I almost have the qualifying order done, and just so you know, Sal got the pole.
Mm-hmm.
But I got, with that damage, it made my truck way too tight for qualifying, so I didn't get as good of a lap as I wanted. But hopefully I could sweep this year at Las Vegas. I had a tough ending to the beginning, the first race, with the lap car getting in my way and JC almost passing me. But other than that, I feel like I have a good chance at winning the race.
Now, I believe there's only 5 drivers left in the playoffs, so everyone will make it to the next round, because there will only be a minimum of 6 drivers making to the round of 6. So, who you still, do you have your pick for the championship locked up yet, or are you still deciding that out?
I think it's going to be close between Don Benzito and Sal. They've been consistent all year, and they're top 2 in points. Last time I checked, they were top 2 in points. I don't know if they're top 2 anymore, but I feel like one of them will be your champion for the year.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you can sweep Las Vegas, and talk to you at the end of the race.
Yep.
Alright, that's the last of the interviews for now. Because I believe we're going to get at least 2 more in here. Which is going to be Don Benzito and Maverick. The NIMCA Motorsports drivers, the 8 and the 87. But like Bradley mentioned, your pole winner tonight is Sal in the 51. Yeah, I believe he's going to post the times in the Discord. So it's going to be interesting to see who starts where. I know Sal got the pole, like Bradley mentioned. Well, one is going to start second, third, and fourth. But while we wait for Bradley's going to set the picture now. So I was going to talk about NASCAR 4, but I'm going to back out of this real quick. But going to wait for the picture to come in. But while we're waiting for that, I'm going to tell y'all about NASCAR 4 real quick. It is very different from NASCAR 3. And if y'all play NASCAR 3, NASCAR 2, heck, maybe even NASCAR Evolution, whatever you learned in those 3 games is very different from NASCAR 4. The normal version of the game came out today, so maybe some of y'all have already got the game and y'all haven't tried it yet. But those people that have not tried the game yet, you're gonna first of all, you're gonna enjoy the game because it's probably the most realistic out of the Heat games we've played ever since 704 Games took over the NASCAR gaming license, so to speak, till I think like 2029. So it's gonna be a long time before we have a new developer in NASCAR games. It's gonna be like another 10 years before we have a new developer. But 704 Games, every year, the games that they made have been getting better and better. NASCAR Evolution, I believe everyone can say without a doubt, was the worst NASCAR game ever created. NASCAR 2 was a huge step up and a huge improvement from NASCAR Evolution, and NASCAR 3 was a huge improvement from NASCAR 2. And NASCAR 4, which came out this past Tuesday, you got the Gold Edition, and today, if you just got the game, it's very different from Heat 3. So Heat 4 is also a step up from Heat 3 as well. So. And there's also new mechanics in the NASCAR 4 that you can do, along with changing your tire wear, the amount of tire wear you can have. You can have more grip as your tires wear off. You can have less grip when your tires fall off. You can adjust the AI how you want to. The ping pong effect that's been known in NASCAR Evolution, NASCAR 2, NASCAR 3, that's gone now. There's going to be multiple grooves on the track now, rather than just one single line like on the bottom or. Yeah, the bottom pretty much. So I'm done talking about NASCAR 3, NASCAR 4, I should say. The pre-race drivers meeting actually is getting underway, so I'll let y'all hear that.
Alright, then. Hey, okay. Any questions, comments?
Nope, we're good.
Maverick Church Signal, is 55. Stage 1 ends lap 14.
Alright, so, yeah, drivers meeting. Plain and simple. Pretty much, stage 1's gonna lap 14, we're gonna lap 15. Don't change lanes before the start-finish line. Don't go in the apron on the start of the restarts of the race. If you beat the leader to the start-finish line, you get the spot back. Basically, that's how it is. I don't know why Northie's in here. But, gonna get Maverick in here real quick. He drives the 87 truck. So let's get him in here real quick. Here's his truck. So let's get him in here real quick. Northie backed out at Discord, so Maverick is going to be stepping up here. Wow. Probably going to join us in a little bit, but he may or may not join because this is his first interview, so he doesn't know the ropes around an interview. But basically, I ask him questions about how his truck handles. If he had a chance to play Heat 4 yet, if so, how much different is it from Heat 3? If there are any differences, which what I've discussed, it's very different. But he might not join, so if we don't get him in here before the race, so before you get the race in, so if he doesn't, that's fine. If he does, well, we can talk a little bit about tonight. So, but back to the topic of between Heat 3 and Heat 4. Like I mentioned, Heat 4 is very different from Heat 3. Very different. It's it's kind of like starting off in Nascar Evolution again. You're gonna have to get used to the game and different tracks. And the cool thing is, you can race at any series at any track. So for the Cup Series, you can run in Iowa, Road America, Mid-Ohio, Gateway. I think that's it, actually. I think that's all. I think there are only 4 tracks that you can run at. Okay, that's at Canadian Tire. I think that's the other one. See, Canadian Tire, Mid-Ohio, Road America, Iowa, Gateway. I think they're the only 5 tracks that, yeah, I think they're the only 5 tracks that, the Cup Series don't go to, that the Xfinity Series and Truck Series don't go to. For the, Xfinity Series, you got Sonoma, Gateway, I feel like I'm missing one more. Martinsville. There you go, that's what I was missing, Martinsville. And the Truck Series, I think it's like 10 tracks. You got Auto Club, New Hampshire, Watkins Glen, Road America, Mid-Ohio, Sonoma, Watkins Glen. I think I mentioned Watkins Glen. Sonoma. I know I just said Sonoma, just pick up where I left off. Let's see. Auto Club, New Hampshire. Not Martinsville. Road America, Mid-Ohio, Sonoma, I think I mentioned Sonoma. Watkins Glen, New Hampshire, there's like it's like 10 tracks that the Truck Series don't go to. It's like 10 tracks. Basically, there's a lot of tracks you can go to. that the other series don't go to. And the dirt series is basically the same as before. Difference is the drivers have different names, different paint schemes. Tony Stewart's in the dirt series, and if you get the season pass, I think it's only if you get the season. I think if you get the season pass, if not, then you get then it's a Jeff Gordon Gold Edition. But I got the Gold Edition, so I got to play NASCAR 4 3 days early on release. But some of the YouTubers like Into SC4R, or Joseph Lombard, that's his name. Will Admin, I think Soundhead Entertainment, I think that's the name of the channel. Soundhead Entertainment, I could be wrong about that. But those YouTubers will actually got to play it actually earlier than the Gold Edition, so they played it like early September, like very early, like near Labor Day, something like that. I don't know, but if not, it's September, like late August, like the 31st and 30th of August. But basically, Heat 4 I think is in conversation for the best NASCAR game that Nascar 4 games have developed. It's not the best all time, but there's a whole lot of games that are better than NASCAR 4. Like the NASCAR Thunder games back in the day, they were really good. NASCAR 9 was really good on the Xbox, anyways, not the PS2. I got it on PS2. Bad mistake. NASCAR 6 was a step down from NASCAR 5. The Thunder games, NASCAR Thunder 2003, Thunder 2004, those were really good games. I think they were the two best NASCAR games I think I've ever played. It was NASCAR Thunder 2003 and NASCAR Thunder 2004. So, very interesting. As Don gets online, we might get him in here for an interview. And Maverick did not accept my party invite, by the way, so. And Lambot's not in the chat, so I knew Don and Maverick were gonna show up. So let's get Don in here real quick before the invites go out. So I'm gonna get Don in here real quick. Hey Predator. Predator sent a message in the chat, a comment in the chat saying hey s'mores. I was like, hey Predator. But waiting for Don to accept the invite. If he doesn't, he doesn't. If he does, he does. But he'll be the last driver, at least I'll try to get an interview in for. But if we don't get him in here, then it's fine. It's very boring. I had nothing to talk about. I had no one to talk to, pretty much. I mean, I have y'all to talk to, but I don't think there's anyone watching right now, so. Got no one to talk to. There's times that there was like I want to send, not send, like have people like do this broadcasting and stuff like that, but instead just be me all the time. But it'll probably be me for the entirety of the season, for both the Truck Series and National Series. So definitely not the Cup Series because I can't broadcast and race at the same time. But maybe next year I'll be able to do Cup Series broadcasts, but unless I'm doing part-time races. But hopefully we can get more broadcasts in here for next year, because it's really frustrating to have just me do the broadcast for the majority of the races. Bradley's talking about silly season next year, basically the schedule for next year, which is going to be a lot more races for the Truck Series. Same number for the National Series and Cup Series, but Truck Series are going to get like 10 more races added to the schedule. They usually run 23, but next year they're going to run 33, which is going to be a huge step up from this season. But Yeah, I don't think Don accepted the invite, so it's gonna back out of that real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and end this part of the stream real quick, cause the race is about to get underway. Once the broadcast for part 3 come up, then it'll be the race. So at least y'all hung out with me a little bit before y'all departed. But now I'm about to depart for about a couple more minutes. Oh, before I go, Don's gonna finally accept the invite. Just kidding. How are you?
Hey, doing well, Morris. How are you, man?
I'm doing all right. Now, have you had any time to race on Nascar 4 yet? If so, what do you think how the difference is between Heat 3 and Heat 4?
I actually really like it. Yeah, I've dabbled into it for a little bit, and the race model and the setups and all that stuff is actually, yeah, in my favorite. I kind of like it. They're going back to the old school with it, like more realistic.
Now, there's not going to be an 8 truck next year. Not next year. And next race for you, it's going to be at Las Vegas, Talladega. So, do you know? Have you heard of what truck you're going to be driving when we head to Talladega?
That I don't know yet. I haven't heard that, but I'm thinking I might go with the 50 if no one's got it. 50 or 51, I'm thinking.
Oh, I think the 51's a Toyota, so I don't think you can drive that. Plus, Sal already wants a 50.
Oh yeah, no, I need a Chevy for sure.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe like Nice Motorsports, like the 44 or 45, something like that. That's what I thought you were going to be going to.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, for sure.
Well, with Las Vegas being the next stop for you tonight, this is going to be starting in about 5 more minutes. It's going to be very different, I'd say, because it's very different from the Heat 4 Las Vegas. So, do you have like a line that you can work with tonight?
My preferred line is the bottom, but the faster line is up. So I'm going to try to go a little, I'm going to dabble in the higher line and see what it does. But if I get too shaky, I'll just, go to the bottom for sure. That's my go-to line. But I always like to try to dabble up in the high line because you get that momentum into the last turn and it really shoots you down their curve straight or whatever you call it.
And, do you think you'll be the favorite to win tonight, or do you think there's someone else going to be up there leading the race?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I think the favorite is going to be, yeah, I don't know who the favorite's going to be. It's definitely going to be a battle between me and Sal. However, last time I was in Vegas, I lost connection. So I don't really know what happened on that race, but hopefully if we get connected perfectly, we'll do the best we can, that's for sure.
And speaking of the last race at Vegas, did you learn anything from that race that will help you tonight?
I've been practicing, and yeah, I'm kind of learning a little here and there. But yeah, like I said, last race, yeah, I DNQ'd because I disconnected on lap 1, right when the race started.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you don't get DQ'd tonight, and hopefully we can talk to you at the end of the race.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Until then, I will see you.
All right, see you. I think Purge was trying to get Maverick in here. But yeah, I'm gonna end this part of the stream real quick. I'm gonna wait till I get an invite from Bradley to begin the race. So, I'll see y'all in probably about 3 more minutes. So, catch you on a bit.